guys, it's CMV Player, and today we're starting our first career mode ever on this channel. We will be picking Fenerbahce simply because I support them. Um, we will use these settings. Normally I don't play on world class, but I thought let's try it. Our league objective is to win the league. I think we could actually do that. The only one who are really in our way is Galatasaray. Here's our first team that I actually created. I cut it out the part before it because I thought it was boring. So now we will create our B team, which will basically be our substitutes in our normal game. We will have our first team players on the bench though, in case we need them in the game. Here you see it. It's basically our substitutes. There are some 54, 55 rated players. We will get some other players to put there. You'll see that later in this episode. Here's our short list, in which we got 3 players, as you can see right here. One is Fenerbahce. He's a right back. He's 24 years old. Plays for Bursaspor. This one's Ozan Tufan, also for Bursaspor. It's a CDM, 19 years old. I think he has a lot of potential in real life as well. Fenerbahce went to Fenerbahce in real life. We signed him this season, actually this transfer window. Next up will be, I think, next up is Federico Bernardeschi. You can actually get him. You can actually get him very cheap if you inquire about him. He's 70. He's 70 rated. He's 20 years old. He's right wing. I think I will use him to replace Dirk Kuyt because he's getting all these about 33 right now in this career mode. So we can use this dude to replace him. Like in 1 or 2 years, Kuyt won't be that 78 rated anymore. So yeah. Now we are going to scout them, and now you will see their ratings actually. We will go to our shortlist, and here you see the ratings of Fener Özbayraklı and Ozan Tufan. We haven't fully scouted Bernardeschi yet, but you can see these two are both 72 rated. Later on we will try to sign another Bursaspor player. It's a striker. I'll give you a hint on that, and he's pretty young. You probably know who it is by now. But we're gonna offer here 4.5 million for Ozan Tufan, and see if they accept that. If they accept that, we will have enough budget, enough money to perhaps sign another player. Here you see Senators Bayraklı, who's also actually a pretty interesting player. I think since Gökhan Gönül is kind of getting old, he's kind of, on that 30-year-old mark. We're gonna offer 3 million for this Özbayraklı guy. And I think like in 2 or 3 years he'll be our first team player, perhaps even this season already. Now we're gonna inquire about Bernardeschi, and they actually ask 500k, which is very cheap. He's worth 1.5 million, just like you saw like 20 seconds ago. And we're actually gonna match it. Why not? It's not that much. I won't be difficult about that. Now here we have Bursa rejecting both our offers for Ozan Tufan and Fener Özbayraklı. For Ozan we're gonna actually bid 6 million, and that will still leave us with a lot of money to sign one more player. That was a striker I was talking about, to put on the bench. Here's Fener, who we are gonna bid 4.5 million for. Anyway, that striker will be the replacement of Pierre Webo. Here they accept for Bernardeschi. We're gonna offer him 30k a week and give him a 4-year contract. So we'll hope he signs. Now you'll see that Bursa rejects the offer for Senators Bayraklı. So we're gonna offer 5 million. And I wouldn't go any higher than that. Actually, I wasn't gonna go higher than that. That's where I put the line. Bernardeschi accepts our contract. That means we've signed our first player. He's actually a very cheap player for his age and his quality. Now Ozan's bot is accepted. Now we just need to negotiate his contract. 4 years, 25k, and we're gonna actually submit the offer. The new signing arrived, as you can see. Now we are gonna put him in our team. He'll be our substitute right mid instead of Mehmet Topuz right here. And our first right mid in our B team instead of Mehmet Topuz. Mehmet Topuz also, getting into his old days. Bursaspor except for Senators Bayraklı, and we're gonna offer him 25k, a 3-year contract. And I don't know what this clean sheet bonus really does, so I just put it on 20%. I know it doesn't really take away your money or your extra wages, so I thought let me just try it. Transfer offer for Serdar Kesimov. I wanted at least 1 million for him because I don't want to, the board also takes away 20% or something, so you'll keep 800k, which was their original offer. Now both Özbayrak and Tufan declined their offer because they want to know their role, and so basically I will just give them the same contract, except for that they're both squad rotation players, because that is what they will be. Tufan in the future though will be, I think, a crucial first team player, and this center might become a important first team player. I believe they both have the potential to become very valuable players in our first team. So yeah. So Kesimov does not want to leave us, so he'll be staying. Tufan and Özbayrak both accept their offers. We just signed two big players right here, which will really come in handy later on in this season. Yeah, late game we'll sub both of them in against teams like Galatasaray and Beşiktaş. I feel like defensively these players are both potentially great, and we've really improved our right hand side on the field. Next up, this was a striker I was talking about. His name is Enes Unal, 17 years old. He's very young. He has like 82 potential or something around that. Yeah, right now he's 68 rated, so he'll just be our second striker or third striker if we don't get to sell Pierre Webo, who's 32 years old. He's getting old. I actually really like this guy in real life. He also left in real life, which made me sad because I thought he was an important player and like to sub in like the 80th minute and he'll score like that late game goal. That was basically what he was big at. Right here you see us putting Webo on the transfer list, as you can see right there. We are also going to loan out two players named Ramazan Civelek and Caner Koca. Both are 18 years old. I believe they have the potential to become, decent players. I don't expect that much from them. I expect like maximum of 75 rated players, both of them. As you can see, Kesimov wanted to stay. This is our first friendly game. I always think friendly games, I don't think they're important. I don't really enjoy them. And we're gonna simulate that. We win 3-0 thanks to 2 goals from Webo and 1 from Bernardeschi. Mehmet Topal, I think he's not gonna play. I'm sure he'll play. I'm gonna play him in the first team. And as soon as scouting report is done and the transfer offer, well, a loan offer on Caner Koca, 54 rated, he will be loaned out. On my other Fenerbahce career modes, he got like +4 in the first season, so he went up to 58 or something like that. And as soon as you can see here are his strengths, his age, his value. And we're gonna offer 2.5 million, I think. Yeah, 2.5 million for Enes. So we're gonna submit that offer right now. This is our second friendly game, which we'll also simulate, and we barely win it. I think 1-0. Yeah, Diego, who got subbed in. I forgot to show you my squad report, and these are the players that improved and actually became worse. Here you see John Erkin got a +1. He went up technically. That's what I like to see, especially in defenders. Emre Belözoğlu declined. This man was the guy who called Zokora the N-word from Trabzonspor. Mirzi Musa Soud got a little bit worse to 78. Bernardeschi improved, but that's only mentally, except for his heading accuracy and long passing. We got Mert Zeybek, also a young player. I don't think he has potential to be that good, but I think he'll be alright. He'll be like a bench player. Next up, Erten Ersul, who I never really play my career modes. Serdar Kesim also never really played my career modes, but he improved by 1. I might actually give him a shot. Kudlic, I think he left in real life. They have other players and who didn't really improve that for Caner Koca. He was already loaned out. So Bursa accepts our transfer offer for Unal, and they want us to give a higher bid, and we will do that. We will offer him 3.3 million for Unal, and later on, I think we're gonna offer him 5 or something like that. Here at Gençlerbirliği want Uygar Mertzeybek. I say at least 1 million because I think my player, I at least want some money for my players. I'm not gonna give them away for practically free. I'd rather keep them. So at least 1 million. Then we sim our third game against Heracles. Next episode we will actually play our first game. You'll see it in a second. We win this game 2-1. Then Gençlerbirliği offer 300k for Mertzeybek. We reject that. And this episode is almost done. We will now show you that Bursa reject this offer for Unal again. We're gonna offer a bit higher. And that was basically everything we will do in this episode. It was just a starting up of this career mode. Next episode will be way more interesting. We will play our first game against, as you can see right now, Konyaspor. That will be in the next episode. And basically I will see you guys later. Here you can see we'll go to the team management. These are the players we will play. I will see you guys later.